Another day, another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about American millionaire Dan Pena's inspiring success story. Before we start, be sure to subscribe so you can get all the videos that we create in the next few weeks. Dan Pena is an American-born philanthropist, entrepreneur, and the world's most successful high-performance business coach. Popularly known as the $50 billion man, he is the founder of Quantum Leap Advantage, QLA. He got the nickname due to his entrepreneurial notoriety. For over 20 years, Dan Pena has been running his 8-day Castle seminar from his home in Guthrie Castle, Angus, Scotland. He teaches his students his QLA methodology and has created up to $800 billion in equity value amongst his devotees and mentees. Dan Pena has received many awards, including the Telly, John Regan, Inspirational Leadership, and Man of the Year. His seminars and talks have been sponsored by various universities, including Oxford University and U.S. Naval Academy. The story of Dan Pena. Daniel S. Pena was born on August 10, 1945, in Jacksonville, Florida, to Manuel and Amy Pena. Pena's family was not wealthy by any mile. His father was a lieutenant commander in World War II and later became a CIA agent. Manuel became popular after the murder of Robert F. Kennedy, where he was the lead investigator. His family later moved to East Los Angeles, California, where Pena spent his early life. Los Angeles became a crime hotspot during Pena's childhood. Crime and violence became the order of the day. Unfortunately, Pena was not left out of its influence. Pena started acting out at a young age and repeatedly went to jail for alcohol-related incidents while still in high school. Manuel didn't tolerate nonsense from his kids and thought Pena needed tough love. During his multiple incarcerations, his father would let him sit in jail and tell the police to be very strict if he stepped out of line. They tried to beat sense and respectability into him, but it didn't work. It wasn't until he was named an officer by the U.S. Congress that he straightened out and became the high-performance American businessman he is today. Pena continued to be arrogant and caused more trouble at school. After repeated destructive behaviors, he was removed from the school and expelled from the entire school district. He eventually graduated from Reseda High School in 1963 and went to San Fernando Valley State College, where he graduated in 1971 with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. The Quantum Leap Advantage is an investment consortium that, among other things, offers high-ticket seminars at Pena's 15th century castle with a golf course in Scotland. He organizes week-long training seminars on entrepreneurship for high-performance people that cost over $25,000. He uses the QLA methodology as a guide for his workshops. Participants learn strategies to be more successful in business and attain financial freedom. These lectures include raising capital, managing teams, and overcoming obstacles. Additionally, he offers podcasts on iTunes and Podbean and has authored a book titled Your First 100 Million. He has mentored several successful people and multimillionaires, including Brian Rose of London Real. The business of Dan Pena. Once he finished college, Pena broke into real estate and worked with many companies. He became a Wall Street financial analyst and joined Payne, Weber, Jackson, and Curtis. Then later, Bear Stearns. Pena soon became the CEO and president of Kennedy Industrial Incorporated and JPK Industries Incorporated's chairman. His website claims he helped guide JPK Industries to $50 million in revenue in just 3 years. Dan Pena started his entrepreneurship career by investing $820 in a company whose yearly turnover grew to $450 million within 8 years. The company was Great Western Resources Incorporated, GWR, a Houston-based natural resource company he founded in 1980. He took his company public in 1984 and acted as CEO and chairman until 1992. Although Dan was kicked out of his own company about 10 years after he started it, he managed to sue for $4 million and used these new funds for future business ventures. Upon leaving Great Western Resources, Pena created a consultancy firm named the Guthrie Group, named after the castle he bought from the Guthrie family. It launched in 1997, and he is still working on it as founder and chairman. He also invests in iZone Technologies, where he is the founder and once served as the chairman. Although Dan Pena is over 70 and made most of his money before the digital age, you would think otherwise. He had no trouble transitioning into the digital world and now makes most of his money on his YouTube series, podcast series, in-person seminars, and book. He has also been featured as a guest on many top podcasts. Why is Dan Pena such a great idol? Although he had been jailed 5 times, he managed to turn his life around. He learned the importance of discipline. While languishing in jail, it would not have been easy to believe he would go on to build several successful businesses. Dan Pena does not know what fear is. His harsh childhood experiences created a tough businessman today. He took the discipline he learned in the military and his experience in business to build the foundation for the super success of the quantum leap advantage. What are you waiting for? Everybody around Pena must have written him off as good for nothing. Heck, he must have as well. But he didn't let that break his self-esteem. Instead, he took charge of his life and became the master and creator of his destiny. Now, he has proved everyone that didn't believe in him wrong. All he had to do was overcome himself. The motivation to create your path is burning inside you. If you don't fan the flame, it will burn out. You probably have over 1 million reasons why you think you don't deserve to reach your dreams. However, remember that the biggest hurdle you have to conquer is yourself. Thanks for watching my video. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my upcoming content. And if you have any questions or suggestions, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching.